60, 70, 80, that sort of order of magnitude.
And if you go over the other side, you'll just see zillions of cabbage trees, which seem to like it better on that side than this side. There seems to be a bit of a separation there. But also, I noticed the other day when I walked through here, this is the first time I noticed this. Let's see if I can find them again. There are now little totara seedlings coming up in this patch here. Just this, if you look closely, you'll see 3 there. That's the first time I've noticed them coming up here. They've always been just over there before. So that's very regeneration.
Okay, so this is our turnaround point for us to now head back along the path we've already travelled. If you've got questions that you'd like to ask of Ashley along the way about anything that we've discussed on the walk today, or anything that you've seen and you're curious about along the walk, then please seek her out during our return journey. But just to remind people too that we do have Colin here in the hat, who will be very happy to answer questions. We do have Peter here, who's trying to hide over there in the shirt, with the hat. And saying a hat's probably not a very good clue on a day like this, isn't it? Because everyone's wearing one. And Thomas isn't wearing a hat, but would be very happy to talk about foraging, but also planting additional fruit trees and edible plants within the red zone as well. So potentially seek those people out if you've got questions of them on the way back. There'll also be plenty of time to chat at the end of the walk, but it is important that we turn around and start heading back that way, collect our friends from the toilet and water stops as we go, and we'll all be back at the red tent by midday-ish.
Okay. Mr. Davidson, can I ask you another question?
You sure can.
Well, do you think that by any chance you would run for Prime Minister one time?
Well, you know what? Definitely not, is the answer to that question.
Is it because it'd be risky?
I just think that it would be... I don't think it would be much fun. Looks like awfully hard work.
A lot of criticism, hey.
And and also if you we want to go up that one. I think the things that I'm interested in and the reasons that I got involved in politics, it would prevent me from being able to do some of those.
Yeah.
And I also think we've got really good people in our party who have already shown that they're really good at doing that role and have the experience to be able to do it really well. So I think Chris Hipkins should be the next Prime Minister.
Yeah, but because he previously served in that position in less than a year after Jacinda Ardern resigned, and if he got back into government, he would become the first Prime Minister of New Zealand in the 21st century to serve non-consecutive terms.
Yes. So who was the previous Prime Minister that did that?
Keith Holyoake from September to December 1957, and again from 1960 to 1972.
Yeah, right. So it's quite unusual.
Yeah.
It did also happen with, goodness me, Winston Churchill, right?
Yeah.
So he was elected, then he lost, then he got re-elected.
Yeah, the other New Zealand Prime Ministers that did so were William Fox, Edward Stafford, Julius Vogel, Harry Atkinson, Frederick Whittaker, Robert Stout, and Joseph Ward.
So they all were elected, then lost, then got re-elected?
No, they're the ones that served non-consecutive terms.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, there is something I should tell you that sounds a bit important.
Oh, now someone just needs to push that button. It hasn't lit. There we go. It didn't light up. What's that?
I had sent 3 letters to Chris Hipkins, respectively, and I did get back-to-back replies, and all of those is just showing support for the former prime minister, and I believe that it's to help him get re-elected back to the prime ministercy.
Yeah. And so you got replies to 2 of the 3?
Yeah.
When did you send the last one?
I think it's on February, and I'm just gonna have to wait.
Yes. Well, he does get a lot of letters,
Yeah.
so he might take a wee while to reply.
Yeah.
But
Of
were you
course.
happy with the replies he got?
Yes.
Oh yes, they are like
Yeah.
enjoyed it being framed on the wall.
Yeah. I first sent him the letter on August, and I sent the next one on December during the Christmas season, both in 2025.
Yeah.
And on the Christmas one is wishing him a Merry Christmas, as well as him on a congratulations with his engagement to Tony Grace.
Yes. Yes, he's very happy, which is great.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing that we've got this in the middle of the city?
Yeah.
We lived on the west coast for, well, the first part of all of your life, for the first 11 years. So the kids have grown up with the green. Well, the rain, but the beautiful green forest backdrop. So it's nice. Whereas I was born and bred Christchurch.
Yeah, right.
So it's nice actually coming back and seeing that it's more greener than it used to be.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, definitely. And probably much better considered for the environment, like for the local environment, the way it's built. Even looking at some of the ways that we're redeveloping, like in New Brighton at the moment. Where, yeah, and the village green, the way it's, it's going to be, it's easterly proof.
Yep.
So, yeah, just making sure that it's.
There's one more thing I should tell you, Mr. Davidson.
You can call me Rueben if you want.
Oh, sorry,
You're allowed.
Rueben.
You don't have to, but you can.
Yeah. I do have a channel on YouTube called Magmatic State 17. Do you think you might want to check that out one day?
That sounds pretty good. How
Yeah.
many subscribers have you got?
It's a bit short. It's only 27. Like, new things just happen. That's all.
That's 27 people.
You have to tell that you do have some funny videos on there, don't you?
Yeah.
About the current.
Prime Minister Christopher Luxon. Yeah.
You do a bit of commentary on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, before Luxon became Prime Minister, while he was leader of opposition in the National Party, a famous comedian, Jimmy Carr, had made a joke about Luxon, saying that we have to crack his head open because Christopher Luxon's New Zealand's Humpty Dumpty. And I honestly think that's funny because it's true.
Jimmy Carr says some very funny things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
some
all.
very bad things, but he says some very funny ones.
Yeah. That's all.
How did those people beat us back? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We can if we go diagonal here,
Like, did they even walk the track?
we can get there.
I don't know if they down to the top.
Maybe. They caught that Uber bus.
Yeah, they might have taken Glade Ave. That cuts out the curve.
I have another question for you, Rueben.
Probably last question, okay?
Yeah, can I
Good
ask
job.
you one more question, Rueben?
Good.
Do you think I should write a novel one day?
What would it be about?
The 20th President of the United States, James Garfield.
I think that sounds like a good thing.
Yeah. That's all.